Hey everyone, it's Denise, your property and casualty professor. Students who pass the property and casualty exam on the first try do these three things. And today is your lucky day because normally what I'm sharing only shared in our exam prep booster, but today I'm giving them to you right now. Use these strategies on exam day. That will get you one step closer to passing the state exam. Number one, do not start reading through the answer choices until you fully understand the question. Cover up the answer choices with your hand. When you are reading through the question, read it as many times as it takes until you completely understand what it is asking. By reading through those answer choices before you fully understand, it's very easy to be influenced by the options. The test writers are notorious, BIG, no, I'm just kidding. They're notorious for putting in their seemingly correct answers or opposites to what the question is really asking. So when you read through that quickly, you might immediately see one word, think that's the correct answer, and try to move forward. Do not do that. Also, make sure you read through all four choices. Do not just read option A or option B and go with that answer. It is very possible that C or D are very similar, but have one additional word or one less word that makes C or D the correct answer. So make sure you read all four choices. Number two, for questions like, which of the following is not true? Or all of the following are true except, number one, I think we can all agree, those questions are the worst. But what you want to do is you want to flip that question around. Those questions are indicating that three of your answer choices are true. And what you need to identify is what is false. So go through your answer choices one by one and eliminate what you know to be true. For example, all of the following are a producer's responsibility to the insured, except as we are reading through these option choices, three of these statements are true. We're looking for the statement that is false. So A, analyzing coverage needs, talking with the client, seeing what kind of coverage is best for them. That's a true statement. C, serving the best interest of the insured, offering the best coverage, making sure we're not using deceptive sales tactics. That is true. D, forwarding premiums to the insurer on a timely basis. Don't commingle with funds. Make sure we're not having any misappropriation of funds. Also true. B, on the other hand, is not a producer's responsibility. That's going to be the claims department. As you're going through questions like this, go through, identify what you know to be true, and you can likely get yourself down to identifying what answer is false, or at least get yourself down to a 50-50 shot. And then number three, this might be the best kept secret out there. You are going to have situations on the exam where your answer choices are opposite of one another. Those are the best case scenario because immediately right off the bat, you've got yourself down to a 50-50 shot of choosing the correct answer. When you have two contradictory answers, they both cannot be correct. One of those two options have to be your correct answer, and the other two choices are basically throwaway options. For example, which of the following would not be considered an ethical violation? As we read through these, option B and option C are contradictory. B says not having the knowledge to handle a particular client's needs. And C says pretending to have the knowledge to help a client in order to finish the sale. They are contradictory of one another. So which of the following would not be considered an ethical violation? They both cannot be true, right? One of them has to not be an ethical violation. Is it not having the knowledge or pretending to have the knowledge? The answer here is B. Not having the knowledge is not an ethical violation, right? You don't have to know everything. Pretending to have the knowledge would be an ethical violation, right? Lying or using deceptive sales practices just to close the deal would be an ethical violation. Point is, when you have scenarios like this, which you will, where there's two contradictory answers, eliminate those other option choices and get yourself down to the two contradictory answers. Then you have a 50-50 shot of choosing the correct answer. To pass the property and casualty exam, knowing the terminology is only half the battle. Follow these extremely helpful exam day strategies and get ahead of the test writers, and you will pass the state exam. Make sure to follow us for more tips.